David Wade, and in today's Family Focus, we're talking about bullying. 1 in 3 children experience bullying in school. But a new study from the University of Missouri finds that students who feel a greater sense of belonging in their family and at their school are less likely to become bullies. Dr. Mallika is here with us now in an interesting study.
Yeah, seems to make sense.
Yeah.
And so I think it means that it's particularly important for parents and teachers to make sure that they provide supportive, nurturing environments for kids so that they do feel like that they're part of a community. And one way that parents can do that is to try to choose family activities that cater to one child here and there so that one kid doesn't feel like they're left out. Or make sure that your kids attend each other's activities and events. So all my kids like to play basketball, so we try to make sure that all the kids go to each kid's basketball games.
So they feel like they're a part of something.
They're part of our family.
Now, when we think of bullying, I think, at least for me, I automatically think of the tween years, the high school years. But bullying can start as young as preschool. Doesn't have to be physical. Obviously not online at that age. It can be things like, hey, you're not coming to my birthday party.
Yeah, and we sort of call them bullying tendencies because these are all sort of natural behaviors that a lot of kids go through. But examples might be, yeah, if you don't do this, I'm not going to let you come to my birthday party, or I'm not going to be your friend if you don't give me a bite of your cookie. So as parents and as teachers, we want to make sure that we set a good example early on so that that behavior doesn't continue.
All right, so it comes back to the parents. It usually does. What do you do early on to make sure that your kid doesn't become a bully?
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is nip the behavior in the bud immediately. So if you see your child doing something that's inappropriate, tell them, hey, no, you just hurt Johnny's feelings. That's not okay. Don't wait hours later and then say, oh, remember that encounter. The other thing is give your children plenty of opportunities to socialize and sort of have those interactions with other kids through play dates, for example. And you can have play dates with multiple kids so that there's more of a dynamic than just one-on-one. You also want to praise your kids if you see them behaving properly or really nicely, like, oh, I see that, right, that's great. I see that you saw that Johnny was sad. What a nice thing that you're worried about him. And then you want to make sure that you yourself model good behavior, right? So you want to be kind to others, David. And don't be so snarky all the time, or at least don't do it around your kids.
You know, I think it's good to actually use the word bully with your kids. So I have 3 children. My youngest, boys, 6 and 5. This week he'll be 5. And I say to my 6-year-old often, he doesn't know he's bullying. He's just the bigger kid. He has a little more control over things. He'll take a toy when he knows his brother wants it. And I always use the word bully. That seems like you're bullying him. Would you like it if someone bullied you? No, you wouldn't. Using that word, I think, gets it to click in their head that that type of behavior, that controlling behavior, that pushing around behavior, they know early on what it means to be a bully.
What it means. And I know that there's some kids who are really bullied who might take issue with the word bullying being used in those sort of circumstances. But I think you're right. I think when kids are really young, being able to use trigger words that are clear and understandable is really important so they aren't confused by what you mean.
And I think if we have healthy kids who aren't bullying, they become healthy adults, and maybe we see less bad things in the world.
And less snarkiness.
It's not snarky. It's called humor.
Okay, sorry.
Dr. Mallika.
No sense of humor.
For more Family Focus segments, stay with us here on CBSBoston.com. All the snark, all the humor. Have a great day.